Today's top stories.
Para sa shoes, formal and lace galunggong won't enter the Philippines.
Gatchalian calls for abolition of NFA.
Soto vows swift passage of the 14th month pay bill.
Visipea Presscon adapts new schedule.
And no rest for Coach Ye Giao upon return from Asian Games.
Live from VMC News and Current Affairs, you are watching PNC, Philippine News Central.
Good afternoon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Join us as we deliver your daily dose of the most up-to-date and unbiased news happening from the Philippines
And all around the globe. News with no doubt.
and news with no exceptions.
This is
Philippine News Central.
For the national news, Malacanang on Thursday assured the concerned government agencies are on top of the situation on the alleged formalin tainted galunggong from China. Fisherfolk Group Pambansang Lakas ng Kilusang Mamamalakaya ng Pilipinas earlier warned the public about frozen fish from China, which are allegedly formalin treated to keep them fresh. Health Undersecretary Eric Domingo said the agency has already instructed agents to verify reports regarding the use of formalin in frozen fish, meat products, fruits, and vegetables in wet markets.
Meanwhile, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian and Opposition Senator Francis Pangilinan ganged up Thursday on the National Food Authority over the current rice shortage, saying the reforms put in place during the second Aquino administration has allegedly been overturned by greed, incompetence, and corruption. Gatchalian, chairman of the Senate Economic Affairs Committee, said he is pressing for the abolition of the NFA to spare taxpayers the burden of subsidizing the inefficient and unproductive operations of the agency. The senator also pointed out that the NFA has become a liability to the government after its revenue continues to drop every year.
Senate President Soto vows swift passage of the 14th month pay bill. Here is Jimboy Tisoy for the details.
Senate President Vicente Soto III promised to fast-track the approval of the law mandating employers in the private sector to give 14th month pay to their employees. Soto said he has high hopes that the Senate will be able to pass the measure, Senate Bill No. 2, the 14th month pay law, on third reading by September. The senator added that those in the business sector need not to be concerned over the measure as it will follow the provisions granted under the 13th month pay scheme, which is a presidential decree. Jimboy Tisoy, Philippine News Central.
Thank you, Jimboy.
Up next, the Visipea Press Conference adapts new schedule for group category competitions. Philippine News Central will be back after a short break. watching the Philippine News Central.
Visipea Press Conference adopts new schedule for group category competitions. We have Chris Eugenio, Live from Tarlac Montessori School for the details. Chris?
Yes, Paul, contrary to the yearly tradition, anticipate a press conference where the group category competitions are held last. The three-day event being held here in Tarlac Montessori School starts off with the TV newscasting, radio broadcasting, and collaborative publishing categories. I am here with Dino, a participant in the radio broadcasting competition. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you as well.
What are your thoughts about the group category competitions being held first in this year's Tisipea Press Hall?
I think it's a good choice because last year we experienced a lot of technical difficulties and time constraints, so I think it's a good choice.
Well, thank you, Tino, and best of luck to you and to yours.
Thank you.
Paul, for the past few years, Tisipea holds the group category competitions at the end of the three-day event. However, due to unforeseen circumstances and time issues, the three group category competitions are now being held ahead of time. I am Chris Eugenio, Philippine News Central. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you, Chris. Keep us updated there at Tarlac Montessori School.
In the world of sports, no rest for Coach Yang Giao of Gilas upon return from the 2018 Southeast Asian Games in Indonesia. Here's Josh Lansangan for the details.
The national team's preparations for the second round of the FIBA World Cup Asia qualifiers will begin almost immediately upon Coach Yang Giao returned to Manila. Giao told the reporters after their 113-80 win over Japan that pushed them closer to a fifth place that they will practice this coming Monday for the FIBA window. According to him, all the members of the team that competed in the Asian Games are going to be considered for the Gilas squad that will play in the qualifiers. Josh Lansangan, Philippine News Central.
And those were the latest news you need to know worldwide.
Join us again next time as we bring you up-to-date and unbiased news. I'm Pia Magdamao.
And I am Paul Versosa. News with no doubt.
And news with no exception.
This is PNC, Philippine News Central, broadcasting the truth for the Filipino.
By the Filipino.
Godspeed to us all.
Good afternoon.
The talk of a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao has been dominating the boxing world as the WBO world champion was defeated for the first time in 19 years since 1996.
Listen, we're going to take the belt, we're going to get the payday, and I want no shoulder excuses.
Well, I think we got it on. He's ready, healthy. Let's do it, baby.
Floyd Money Mayweather would like to challenge Manny Pacquiao once again after he defeated Pac-Man via unanimous decision after 12 rounds of fighting back in May 2015. I am Josh Lansangan, Philippine News Central.
The big screen team-up of former real-life sweethearts Carlo Aquino and Angelica Panganiban has already surpassed the 200 million peso mark in only 9 days. Dan Villegas' Ex's Baggage, now on its third week, has already earned a whopping 270 million pesos worldwide, said ABS-CBN Films Black Sheep Productions. Panganiban also brought her gratitude to Instagram with a post on Saturday, August 6 saying, "Solid, maraming salamat." This has been Crisel Canlas, your Showbiz Insider.
Lights, camera, action.
And those were the latest news you need to know worldwide.
Join us again next time as we bring you up-to-date and unbiased news. I'm Pia Magdamao.
And I am Paul Versosa. News with no doubt.
And news with no exception.
This is PNC, Philippine News Central, broadcasting the truth for the Filipino.
By the Filipino.
Godspeed to us all.
Good afternoon.
May